Life isn't always easy. You just fling things at your enemies hoping something will stick, never considering whether you have the high ground or the low ground, whether you're right or whether you were wrong. Sometimes that happens. For a person like me with autism, I fling my arms at conversation starters and topics that I think will work, and I never stop to consider whether they actually will. Hopeful, I try to see the best of myself. Try to see myself in the best light, but I know that is all a lie. That I am good, but I am also bad. And that other people are just as confused as I am. I stop to consider that maybe I have things backwards, that everyone's the protagonist in their own story, and whether or not you fail or win is entirely up to your self-preservation, your will. So I explore, I look around, and I try to find things that I can do better in my life, and I honestly sometimes find myself injured more often than not. I find myself in a sense of predicament that I have to dig deep and peel back the layers of my mind to try to find what is rotten. And as things come tumbling down around me, I stop to realize that I am actually quite lucky. There are many like me who don't have the privileges that I have, and many without the privileges that I have that still end up doing far more. So I face a predicament. Sometimes it stuns me. I feel this sensation burning, and I wish to do more than the average person. I wish to be the best self I possibly can. And it's terrifying. I have this sense of purpose, this artificial drive to hack my life together into some sort of masterpiece when really all I'm doing is fumbling, taking things one shot at a time, or sometimes several, never seeing where the bullets are coming from. It helps, I think, to slow things down, but I don't always take the chance to slow things down and try to really analyze my situation, use my mind that I was given. Sometimes I just randomly fling away at what I see in front of me, acting on animalistic impulses, and I never stop to consider what I'm doing. Not all of us are born with a capacity for autonomy. Recent studies show that 80% of people have relatively low capability of acting on the autonomous parts of our brains, and most of us just rely on impulse to get ourselves through. What a shame. I always think that by trying to achieve new heights, that we can make the best version of ourselves we can achieve, and other times I just try to hide myself away in these shooters and these games, clicking on endless enemies and deleting their lines of code from levels that they were placed to. And I start to realize that maybe I'm like them. I was placed into a level haphazardly for a single purpose that was probably menial. And to be honest with you, that kind of scares me. But maybe I'm meant for more than that. Maybe I'm not just a random NPC in someone else's story. Maybe I could be something great.